There are moments when the heart screams but heaven seems silent. Moments when the soul grows weary and faith almost fades away. But it's right there, exactly there, that God watches you the most. Job also reached his limit, and even wounded, he kept believing. Today, this prayer is for you, the one trying not to give up. Lord, there are days when the heart feels heavier than the body can bear. There are moments when words get lost before they even reach the lips because the pain seems to swallow even the breath. It was that way with Job, and it's that way with me now. I'm not asking for riches nor for instant relief, only for the strength not to give up before your promise is fulfilled. I look around and everything seems to fall apart. Friends drift away, dreams shatter, and silence feels like the only answer. And yet something deep inside me insists on believing that you still hear me, even when the heavens seem closed. Because if Job didn't give up, I don't want to give up either. Sometimes God waiting feels like the greatest sacrifice. Waiting for your timing when everything in me screams for haste. Waiting for your voice when the whole world shouts the opposite. Waiting for your will when my heart just wants to understand. And still, I wait, because within that waiting there's a thread of faith that refuses to break. If only, Lord, my desire could come true, that your purpose would be revealed and my soul could find rest. I'm not asking for much. I just want to feel that you're still with me, even when everything says you're not. And in this silent cry, the heart of Job echoes within me, oh, that my request might be granted, and that God would give me what I long for. Maybe that's the real miracle, to keep waiting even when nothing happens, but something tells me that heaven is closer than it seems. Lord, there are days when even breathing feels like an effort. The mind fills with unanswered questions, and the heart, tired of waiting, begins to doubt its own worth. That's how it was with Job. He didn't just lose his wealth and health, he lost the ground beneath his feet, the meaning of everything. And I understand that pain, because sometimes nothing seems to make sense anymore. I try to be strong, God, but there are moments when faith mixes with tears. People say be patient, but they don't know what it's like to wake up with a heavy chest and silence as your only companion. No one sees the desert I walk through inside. No one hears the cry that echoes in my heart. And yet, even tired, I keep talking to you, because I know that if there's anyone who can turn dust into purpose, it's you, Lord. Job didn't understand the reason for his pain, but he never stopped recognizing you. And maybe that's what you expect from me too, to seek you even without understanding, to trust you even without seeing. Pain teaches what comfort never could, that faith isn't about feeling, it's about choosing. Choosing to believe when the body wants to quit, when fear wants to win. And every tear that falls is a testimony that I'm still here, fighting not to let go of your hand. Because deep down, there's something pain can't take away. The hope that you still have something prepared. And even if today looks like the end, my heart whispers softly, it's not over yet. And maybe, God, your miracle begins exactly where my strength ends. Lord, I've been in places where light seemed gone for good, where tears stopped coming because even crying felt too heavy. It's the bottom of the pit, the same place where Job once was, when everything was taken from him and even heaven seemed silent. And for a moment the heart wonders, are you still there, Lord? There are moments when the soul screams but no sound comes out, when pain becomes a constant companion and hope, a rare visitor. It's the valley where prayers echo and return empty, where each sunrise feels more like a burden than a new beginning. It's hard to keep going, Lord, when everything inside me wants to give up. But it was there, in the silence, that Job discovered something I'm beginning to understand too. You never leave. You just work in the unseen. While I see myself in pieces, you are shaping something new. While I cry, you gather every tear like water for a promise that will one day bloom. Maybe the bottom isn't punishment, but revelation. That's where pride quiets down, human strength dissolves, and the real encounter happens. Because when nothing else is left, only what's essential remains. Naked faith, a broken heart, and your presence that even in silence still sustains. And even here, Lord, even in this darkness, something inside me insists on waiting. Because if Job found you in the midst of pain, I will find you too. And maybe the pit that holds me today will be the same place where you lift me up before everyone. Lord, I finally understand. Victory doesn't begin when everything goes right. It begins when the heart chooses to trust even without understanding. That's what Job did. He bowed before you not because he saw a way out, but because he knew who you were. And today, even wounded, I choose to believe too. I choose to pray even when my hands tremble. I choose to surrender even when I can't see tomorrow. There's a strength born when the soul bows down. Faith, when carried through pain, becomes unshakable. Because those who have sought you through tears learn to smile differently. Those who have felt you in the desert understand that the absence of answers isn't abandonment, it's refinement. I pray, Lord, not for the weight to disappear, but for your presence to sustain me while it exists. May your voice calm my fear, may your peace silence the chaos, and may your spirit restore what inside me has been broken. Job stood firm because he knew you, and I want to know you that way too, in a way that no storm can take away. Today I choose to turn my tears into prayer, because I know that when the heart speaks to you, heaven moves, even slowly, even silently. And maybe the miracle isn't the end of pain, but the renewal that grows within it. So, Lord, if it is your will, let my desire be fulfilled. But if it's not yet time, give me strength to keep waiting for you, because now I understand what I wait for isn't just what I want, it's what you've promised, and that's enough to keep going. Lord, today I thank you not only for what you've given me, but for everything you've taught me while I waited. Now I understand. The silence wasn't absence, it was care. The delay wasn't punishment, it was preparation. The desert wasn't the end, it was the place where I learned to truly hear you. I look back and see it clearly now. What once looked like loss was part of the plan. Those nights I cried alone became steps towards something greater. Just like Job, I too was restored on the inside before seeing change on the outside. What you do in the soul is always greater than what can be seen with the eyes. Today, fear no longer controls me. Despair has given way to trust, and pain has become testimony. I know you heard my cry, and even if your answer doesn't come in my timing, I still believe your will is perfect. Because the same God who sustained Job in the ashes is the one sustaining me now. Thank you, Lord, for every tear that became a seed, for every fall that became a lesson, for every silence that became strength. Your love surrounded me even when I couldn't see it, and your purpose guided me even when I didn't understand it. And now, God, may this prayer reach every weary heart, every soul still waiting for a miracle. Let them know the same God who restored Job is listening to you right now. Wait a little longer. He's not late, he's preparing something that will be worth it. If this prayer spoke to your heart like the video, share it with someone who needs faith and subscribe to the channel, because here, with every prayer, heaven comes a little closer to you.